now, the majority of inmates in Sullivan, Carter, and in Greene County jails are repeat offenders. In most cases in Tennessee, offenders get out years before serving their full sentence, but many land right back behind bars again. Allie Hines tells us there's a new bill moving through the legislature that some state leaders say will aim to change that.
Josh, when you hear someone is sentenced to 10 years in prison, most of the time that person won't serve those exact 10 years. In fact, most offenders will serve 30% of that. This bill would stiffen penalties for repeat domestic violence offenders, drug offenders, and home burglars.
It's very frustrating. We work hard to protect society and protect our community, and if they're just going through a revolving door, then it's not really helping anyone.
In 2015, 71% of the inmates at the Carter County Jail were back within a year of their release. A previous News Channel 11 investigation revealed in 2014 some people in our area had been arrested over 100 times, a cycle that for some has spanned decades.
There's people in jail here that were here when I was a deputy here in 1984. Now, they've been out and in several times since.
This bill would require repeat drug traffickers and home burglars to serve 85% of their sentence before they're eligible to get out. Right now, these offenders typically only serve 30% of their sentence.
Other than just not having enough people in my office, that's the biggest complaint that I would have against the system itself. It's what we have to use it, but when the public sees that a person receives a 15-year sentence, they may only spend 2.5 years in prison.
Locking them up initially for longer periods of time, I think, will greatly cut down on recidivism because they're not out committing more crimes.
This bill would also toughen penalties for domestic violence offenders.
Right now, under state law, you can have 10 convictions for domestic assault, and under current law, all 10 are misdemeanors. This legislation would change it so third and subsequent domestic violence offenses become felonies.
This bill is currently making its way through the Tennessee General Assembly. Allie Hines, News Channel 11, in your corner.
And that bill is one part of the Public Safety Act of 2016. It's Governor Haslam's 3-year plan that he says is all about lowering crime in the state of Tennessee.